Hello and welcome to the Little Cabin's Kitchen. Simple meal, late lunch for us today. Doing a very simple grilled cheese. Nothing spectacular. I'm doing one on white bread. Some like white bread. I'm doing one on a sourdough buckwheat bread, so that's going to be really nice. And I've got an extra half that I did there, a half a sandwich. So someone will get a 1.5 and someone will get 1. Very good. Easy meal like this. Could even be for dinner. I could have it with some soup. I think the favorite is probably tomato soup. So however you want to do your grilled cheese. I didn't put anything inside. No butter, no nothing. I'm just going to let the cheese do its thing. Now some might like to put more cheese in. Double up on the cheese. You go right ahead. Now I'm going to turn this down. See, it's... Ooh, spin that around. Get in there. I can see it's browning really nice. So let's turn that down. Now sometimes I might even put a lid on top just to really get that cheese melting. Let's check here. All right, not much. All right, that one's looking good. We're gonna add some more butter. It's just butter. Butter from a cow. Not our cow. We don't have any milk cows. Now this is where I get the second utensil, get that butter over there, and then that can be flipped nicely right into some golden butter. I think this one's getting close now. Let's flip it, okay. Not quite, but we'll flip it again in a minute. First one though, look at the color on that one. That is a golden brown grilled cheese sandwiches. All right, so now I think I better check on this one. Oh, it's coming really nice. And I'm going to give it another flip. This is thick, dense bread, sourdough with buckwheat. So I've got the heat on really low. I've got it about 2.5 because you don't want it on too high unless you want it a little burnt. Some people like it a little burnt. I remember my mom, she liked it a little bit burnt on the edges. Having it today with some cocoa. I'm a busy bee. I am. Now I got a little container here of raspberry jam. Some people like to have jam with the grilled cheese. So let's check this one again. Oh, lovely. And what about this one? I think it needs another flip. I'm just getting that butter off the pan. See that little trick I did? I spun that half sandwich around, get that rest of that butter. Now, see, it's sticking now. You can't separate the bread, so I know it's starting to melt the cheese. I'm going turn it over one more time. Let's get that one going. And a tad more butter in there. Not a lot. Just enough to get that last little sandwich going. Yeah, something different today, not having it with lunch with tea. Instead, having a cup of cocoa with some Milo. Now, Milo is a malt drink. They sell it all over the world, if I think of all the places it would sell. Anywhere through Asia, Europe, Canada, US, called Milo. And it's kind of like Ovaltine, and it has fiber in it. And no, I am not sponsored by them, but I wanted you to see it's a real thing. It looks just like cocoa. It's a malt drink. And what's so great about it is the fiber. Like Ovaltine, it's got fiber. And when you get older, you need that fiber. All right, I think that sandwich is pretty well done. So, nice way to get it is teaspoon of cocoa, teaspoon of Milo, and top it off with some milk. And you've got a really nice hot beverage. Yeah, I think this one's done. Let's shut these off. Wonderful. We'll cut this one open. You can hear that that's a really hearty bread. Oh yeah, that turned out really nice. Really nice. And here this one will go this way. And that turned out really nice too. Okay, so let's get the, what do they call it? The money shot. All right. And the sourdough buckwheat. That is a nice looking bread too. I want the plate to look good. Yeah, that is a really hearty sandwich. So you can imagine dipping that into maybe some tomato soup or some vegetable soup. It would be delicious. So let's give it a taste. Can't go this far without a taste. I'm going to go for this one. I'm not big on the white bread, so there's my bite. Cheese and hot butter, pretty nice. And on really good bread. Delicious. What an excellent bread. Well, thanks for joining me for lunch here at the little cabin in our kitchen. And we're going to enjoy our lunch. You go enjoy your lunch. And as always, be kind to each other. Be kind to nature. And go out into nature safely as often as you can. It's a good way to regroup and remember life isn't so serious sometimes, and it's a good place to go with friends and family is outdoors. All right, we'll see you on the next one, which I'm sure won't be too long. Take care of each other. Blessings abound.